Hey guys, it's Christine, also known as IvyWinter. Thank you for joining me for another Disney slash stay home vlog video. I say Disney slash stay home vlog because this is more of a project that I've been wanting to do. And I thought now was the time to do it. Sorry, I'm throwing stuff out my garbage. I thought now would be the time to do it. So it is a sewing project that I've been wanting to do for my April trip. And because the April trip didn't happen, I thought, you know what? Why put it off? Why not still make this to make myself feel better? So I will walk you through the project that I was thinking of, and then we're gonna do it today. And it has been, I wanna say about a year or so since I've turned this sewing machine on. It has been more than before when we moved in here. So the sewing machine is dusty and gross and needs a good wipe down. So we're gonna start with that. But I will talk you through what I'm thinking for this project. So what I wanted to do for my trip was just something really fun for Galaxy's Edge. And I am, as you guys know, a big dark side lover. That's, you know, that is the side that calls to me. I thought it'd be really fun to do kind of a punky look with a vest, especially after there was a website that was creating these cool patches that kind of play off the idea of like punk band patches. I was a really big punk fan when I was younger. Fun fact, in high school, that was like all I listened to. Aside from NSYNC, really weird juxtaposition there. And so I bought a denim vest from Amazon for like $22, something like that, something cheap, and have these great patches that I'm going to add to it. So the patches that I originally came across online were actually these right here. So this is Finalizer, which is the name of the First Order Star Destroyer that Kylo Ren and General Hux fly, and then the Anti-Alderaan League, which is hilarious. What a great patch there, and then Darth. And so I bought these like, oh, these are so cool. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them, but I want them. And then it turned into the idea for this project. Then when I was actually up in Beacon, New York, which is a very cute town, by the way, I highly recommend going, I found these two other patches that I can also put on. And then on Amazon, I got some pins that are Dark Side Empire related. So the plan is to get some of these around the vest and then add these as well and then be done with it. So I haven't actually even planned out where they're gonna go yet. So that is gonna be step number one. Okay, so laying this vest out, we have a lot of canvas here, so to speak, of where we want to put things. And I definitely want to have a couple of these on the back, maybe one of them. Like, this is kind of cool to just have straight across. And then we want to get some stuff like on the fronts as well, which could be, I'm thinking two of the bigger black ones on the back. And maybe we make them less, you know, perfect, you know, not so straight on, because that's not as fun. We could do something like this. And then thinking about where this is going to be, right? This will be like upper back. This will be a little bit lower. And then doing some of the other patches, like one of these guys on a front part, like right here. And then maybe these guys together on the other side. Shoulder would be kind of cool too, a little up top, and then one a little further in the bottom. I think that looks pretty cool. This one a little bit this way. And then I'm gonna start pinning these to the fabric just to get an idea of how I want this to look overall. Actually, I'm almost like, maybe this goes here, and then we just put pins down this side. And I'm thinking about using white thread for this because I think it'd be cool to have that actually stand out in the sewing instead of it just being black or gray and like really like, you know, being in there. I think having the white contrast of the thread would be really fun because I want this to just look kind of like patched together. Okay guys, all plugged in. Moment of truth, please work. Ah, and there she is. Got my light here, which is great, so you can see what actually is going on. For me, the hardest thing with sewing after a long time is threading. It's so confusing sometimes, and if you haven't done it in a while, I mean, there's probably like people who sew are like, it's not confusing at all. I find it confusing, and I'm always like slowly going through all the steps. If you mess it up, you will know because things won't work. So hopefully I don't mess it up, and we'll get this started. Okay, so real talk. Could these lines be straighter? Yeah. Do I care? Not so much. I feel like it actually kind of gives it a bit of a more rugged, punky look. So you know what? Maybe I'm not the best at controlling my fabric, but it doesn't hurt. It's looking good so far, so we're gonna get the rest of these stuff done. Okay, so far so good. We got the 3 patches on the back. It looks good when you put it on. I'm actually changing my placement, so I'm gonna put 1 patch on this side, and then I'm gonna put my Stormtrooper patch on this side. Then we're gonna put the buttons on, and we should be done. You know what's the worst? Running out of thread on your bobbin when you have literally this much left to do. Just this little corner here. So time to wind a new bobbin. Okay, patch is on. Saved the day by winding a new bobbin. So these are on now on both sides. And all that is left is adding the buttons. All right, and here is the final product. Got my patches, got a few buttons going on, other patch, Empire button. And then we've got the back, you can see in the mirror here. So yeah, I feel like it's pretty complete. I'm a fan. I am definitely happy that I put this together, and definitely something really fun to wear in Galaxy's Edge. Now I just need to get a good like Kylo Ren shirt and then just black jeans and just go all out with it. Anyway, there you go. That is my project. I'm glad I did it. I put it off because I was really upset about canceling the trip, and I thought, well, I bought all this stuff to make this vest, and like, why should I do it? And then today I was like, you know what? You wanted to do this thing, and you'll be back to Disney eventually, so why not do it now and have it done and make it a project? And it's perfect. It's a rainy, gross day out today, so there's no gardening or hanging out outside at all, so I figured I would do something inside. Anyway, if you like this video, then like it. If you like me, you should subscribe to my videos every single week. If you're working on any cool projects while you're stuck at home in quarantine, let me know. I'd love to know what you're working on. You know, sometimes it's good to just break out an old hobby, even if it's not perfect. I mean, look, by no means were my lines perfect, but it's fun to do, and it's fun to create something, and I feel like that definitely helps when you feel like you can't go out and do a lot of normal things you want to do. I think trying to put your energy into something creative is fun. So let me know what you're working on. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, have a great rest of the day. Bye.